Hi guys, and welcome to the very first episode of the Avura Executive Auto Car Show. And in this video, as well as the others that we'll be issuing over the next few weeks, it will document and review some of the country's best and most unique cars. Remember to like, subscribe and share this video so that we can continue to produce more content like this. So the video will be shot in a first-person recorded setup so that you can see raw, uncut, from the driver's perspective, what it would be like to experience these cars that we will be demoing for you guys. Let's get off to the first car, and we've decided to go with the Mercedes A200 diesel 2021 model as our first car. So if we go back, I'm just going to take a quick walkthrough around the car so that you can see the details of the car and the type of model that we are referring to in this video. AMG line, the twin 5-spoke rims as well. Here we have the beautiful diamond grille, as well as the steering focused lights. Beautiful bumper at the bottom as well, and the ever elegant Mercedes-Benz grille symbol and symbol on the bonnet. We're going to very quickly touch on the door panel, which does have your electric window controls, the electric mirror controls, the central locking, the boot release clip, as well as the seat warmer function. On the interior of the vehicle, we do have the driver's seat here, where you have this beautiful multifunction steering wheel, which does come with voice recognition, volume, and cruise control as well. The specific model has a flappy paddle gearbox with gears on either side, and it does have a gear lever to adjust from park, reverse, neutral, drive. On the left side, you will get the wiper blades as well as the indicator lights as well. And I'm just going to touch on some of the multimedia functions of the car as well. Here in the center, we have a beautiful flat screen that runs from the center of the car all the way to the driver's seat cluster, which means that all the information displayed in front of you is fully electronic, and there's no physical analog dials as a part of that. We're just going to take a look at some of the functions that it does have. And if we look down here in the center, you find this little control center. So this is actually a trackpad, very similar to what you would get on the mouse. And by moving here, you would be able to adjust and navigate through some of the settings on the car. Here in the center, before we move down to continue on the features, I wanted to take a moment just to express my gratitude to Mercedes-Benz for keeping with the circular air conditioning vents, which is the classic retro feel of Mercedes-Benz. It's what we've come to know and love over the years. You will notice on the air conditioning bit, they have changed the buttons as well, so you no longer get the dial. You now get these little flick switches, which does help to adjust and control these functions on the car while driving a lot easier. If we move further down, you'll find this little retractable storage panel with a dual cup holder feature as well. And this is also quite large, because now they have a lot more space here. There's no gear lever, as it is now situated on the steering wheel. Down in the center here, back at the trackpad, you will notice that there's quite a few buttons here. And I'm going to start on the top left side here. So this is to switch the different driving modes between economy, dynamic, sport modes as well that are available. And on this side, you have a very quick, easy navigatable volume button. So these buttons and also the trackpad in mind, as well as the steering wheel, they've all been designed in this very specific manner to ensure that it's easily accessible to the driver while driving, while making sure that you have maximum focus on the road while still enjoying some of these beautiful features that Mercedes-Benz does offer. Here on the side we have the glove box or cubby compartment for this vehicle. It does have now a lot more spacing, as we no longer do the manual owner's book, the physical hard copy. All the information vehicle related will be stored in the car, and the era of technology that we are currently in, and does give you a bit more glove box space as well. We're just going to touch on the central console here that we do have. It does have a double door slow open hinges. You'll notice there's a couple of USB ports in here, which does allow connectivity with the vehicle for multiple reasons, including cell phone charging, USB plug-in modes, as well as other devices. In the back seat of the car, you'll notice there's a reasonable amount of leg room. I'm currently 1.69 meters tall, and there's quite a bit of space even before adjusting the seat for the driver's profile. If you have a quick look around, you will notice a very neat and spacious back side of the car. Very little cluster, also not a lot of features as well. If I show you the view next door to me, you will see this is where the passenger's side, or the neighboring passenger, would be. There's a lot of space between the two seats as well. It does make it quite comfortable, very spacious, without compromising on some of the more important safety features that the vehicle does have to offer as well. I'm here currently at the back end of the car, so we're gonna open up the boot just to see what we have. So this specific model does not have the electronic hinges or the electronic open and close. It does rather, however, have this little lever that you can use to open and close the boot. A reasonable amount of space on the inside of this car, and if you do lift up here, you will get the tire repair kit at the bottom there. Remember, this specific model does come with the run flats as well. Run flat tires, very expensive, but does give you that extra layer of security and safety, if you are stuck miles away from home. Over here at the front of the car, we do have this beautiful 4-cylinder 2-liter turbo motor, which does produce 188 horsepower at 221 pounds of torque as well. So everything very nicely, comfortably, closely knit inside this beautiful engine cabin. And you'll notice the bonnet is also, it opens slightly more inwards as compared to the older models, which usually started around this part of the car. The vehicle itself has full service history, well maintained, and Mercedes-Benz do put a lot of effort into these cars. One Mercedes book that I've read does say that they do bench test their engines up to 500,000 kilometers rigorously, so they can make sure that every model that they do give out is reliable as the previous. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start this beautiful car, which can be done from that little start button on the side here. Just always remember to hold the brakes first. We've got a good clean start. Immediately the motor does have a very healthy noise to it as well. The air conditioning mechanism has kicked on, and the left side of me here on this side is as ice as Alaska, so quite an effective response. And while I'm back here on the steering wheel, one of the features that a lot of people don't use, but I believe is quite nifty, quite valuable, is the voice command button. So this allows you to speak certain commands to the vehicle, where it will perform certain basic functions for you. Things like answering calls, rejecting calls, changing tracks, among other features that it does provide. And at any given point, if you're stuck in your navigation, you do always have the home and return button to make sure you don't need to take your eyes off the road for too long. Back at the front of the car, we can now hear that the car does have a beautiful purring diesel sounding idle, and is in quite immaculate condition. You will also notice the bonnet does have the hydraulic hinge as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this so you can have a last look at this beautiful car. So remember guys, this is the 2021 model. It does have only 11,000 kilometers on the clock, going for 849,000. Yes, we did review this car, and yes, it is still currently on sale. So you can visit our website at avuramotors.co.za to view not only this but all our other beautiful cars as well. And please remember to like, subscribe and share this video so we can produce more content, and so you also get those notifications when we do post out a new video. Thank you guys for watching and being a part of our very first ever car review video. And we hope you've enjoyed it, we hope you find it informative, and we hope to see you guys again on our next one.